seems to be like not in, if you get what I mean. You know, he's just like, look, he's not even interested about anything. He's a very strange character, isn't he?
He is. I mean, he's highly skilled. We were talking about earlier.
Yeah, blessed.
A great tie skill, which is all about timing, moving around. Not many heavyweights have his ability.
He has a push kick, a great push kick as well, doesn't he, off the front leg?
Do watch out for his high kicks as well. That's why he's called the Red Scorpion.
Certainly is. Ignashov in the white shorts and Tomas Hron in the black.
Tomas trying to get close, I think, and not giving Alexey any space at all, because if you do give him space, he will throw that fast left kick. Tomas Hron keeping a quite high guard, but putting the pressure on some hands and low kicks all the time. Alexey just seems to be sort of just taking his time. Like you said, Vinny, earlier, he has been there and done it.
Yep. He doesn't look interested, does he, Kerry?
No, he doesn't.
Ignashov doesn't look interested.
He always was a slow starter, though.
Yeah.
And one move and one strike. Still defending well.
Yep.
Scoring well with low kicks, though, Tomas Hron. Seems to be like Alexey just wants to sort of get round one out the way.
Yep, maybe. Right hand just whistles across the top of the head of Tomas Hron.
The corner screaming, Tomas Hron, keep your hands up.
Yep.
Be wary of those high kicks.
Listening to Ivan Hippolyt very, very well, Tomas Hron.
Yeah, Alexey just sort of moving out the way, trying to defend, just throwing a jab, really.
He's one of these that's got so much talent, he probably just doesn't realise he's got it, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, Alexey, we do know, has had some turbulent times over the last 5 or 6 years, but he wants now to come back in Showtime. He rang up Showtime, he said he wants to fight again, wants to prove that he's still up there.
He needs to prove it, though, doesn't he?
He does need to prove it. Start from the beginning sometimes. Yeah, Tomas, not much effect in his punches and kicks, but still scoring extremely well.
It's a big name for him, though, isn't it? And sometimes, Tomas Hron, I mean, you got to give him credit, because Ignashov's the name here. Tomas Hron isn't. Ignashov has got to he's got to step it up, hasn't he?
He certainly has. I mean, he didn't really seem to do much other than a jab and the odd right hand, but Tomas did put the pressure on.
He certainly did.
But not actually much happened for heavyweight.
Really piling on the pressure, though, Tomas Hron. Not giving him no room at all.
I think that was the game plan, not to give too much room to Alexey Ignashov. He does like to sort of stand back, throw the push kick, and then fire out a high kick.
Yeah.
I do expect him to at least...
If he doesn't come alive in this round, I don't think he will.
No, he needs to, that's for sure. I mean, he needs to
He's
start working.
He's got a 1-2, hasn't he? He's got a 1-2, Kieran, to be honest.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I don't know whether he wants to just get round one out the way, and open up. I mean, you can see that he's still got the movement, the defence skill.
You see, the thing is, though, as well, he's not looking where he's going. If you look where his eyes are, he's looking down at the floor.
Great body kick.
He's looking down at the floor, though, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
He's showing, he just seems to be I don't know, lack of confidence, I don't know.
He has been out of the ring for a while. He is one of the legends of kickboxing and Showtime. It's not easy, you know. Any Showtime show, every athlete on here is in incredible shape and can fight.
His body language to me, Kieran, says he doesn't want to do it. And that sounds... He's not doing anything.
No, he just seems to be throwing straight 1-2s. It's not the skilled fighter that we know.
I know it's not when he come in the ring, though. He does seem to be somewhere else. He looks frustrated with himself. There's no snapping him, look. Well, that was a good right hand from him, but...
He is highly skilled. He's very strong as well. Don't be, you know, he isn't in the best shape, but don't be fooled by this.
Nice turn from Ignashov. Some of the Muay Thai skills there in the clinch.
Yeah, I mean, he has trained in Thailand many times, and you can still see it. Good defense skills, push kick. Obviously, in the clinch there, just turning and throwing, but not really scoring of anything effectiveness.
No, not at all. No.
Keep your tempo, Tomas. Keep your tempo, Tomas. Stand still now. Yeah. Throw your leg. Push, push, push your leg. Push. Don't wait too long.
Yeah, a bit lackluster, isn't he, Ignashov?
Yeah, very much so.
You know, was known as a fantastic body kicker and high kicker. Yes, thrown some, but
But you take nothing away from Tomas Hron. He's really making him work, isn't he, pushing him back. So it may be easy for us to judge, but I mean, I did expect more from Ignashov. Really did. He really isn't enjoying it being in there, Kieran. I mean, when he kicks like that, did you hear the power of it?
power. Beautiful, right on the forearm. Tomas Hron, though, is a tough customer. You know, he is still keep coming forward, scoring well with his boxing skills and low kicks.
There you go, a nice sweep from him. Maybe Ignashov is starting to
Liven up a little bit.
get livened up. He needs to be honest. Well, sorry, he has. There's a difference between want and need, isn't he?
Yep.
In this, and he's going to want to impress. He doesn't need to. He can just walk around the ring and he'll still get paid, to be honest. But I don't think we'll be seeing him on Showtime again if he's not, excuse the proverbial words, but pull his finger out.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the replay, caught the leg well. You know, great knee. We do know that he's blessed with skills, but
yeah, I mean,
he's not showing it at all.
He really is a fantastic fighter a few years ago. But then again, time does take its toll, and if you're not living the life, if you're not living your life and you're not living this sport, it does take its toll on you, doesn't it, Kieran?
Yes, it certainly does. I mean, Tomas Hron is wanting the fight more, you can just tell.
Yeah.
You know, he's not the most skilled of fighters at all, and he is a bit scrappy, and there's been a few takedowns in this fight, but he still is scoring well.
Well, let's hope if we can see the Red Scorpion decide to get his sting back, but there's been nothing
And
in him, has he,
going
really?
into round 3 as well, I mean, I expect him to up his game. He has to, really, doesn't he? It's Showtime. Only have the best fighters. You've got to prove yourself. This is the top level.
Like it just missed him chin, didn't it? Of Ignashov.
Yeah. A bit of timing just a little bit off.
Push left, punch right. Very simple. Okay, now press it. Press. Push. Thank you.
See the strength there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
He has
pure
got it.
technique.
He has got it. He's definitely got it.
Combination, Tomas.
Nice knee from him, from Ignashov.
Tomas, combination. Not simple things.
I mean, the thing is, well, Ben, he hasn't fought for a few years. That's one of the things. But he did want to fight in its Showtime, and you know, he's not showing what he's capable of at all.
No, it's a shame really, because he is very, very good.
But Tomas, you know, he's still coming forward, still trying to sort of stumble in with those punches. It's a little bit better there from Ignashov.
Yeah, body punching, a big knee underneath as well. And there's the low kicks that he's renowned for, he was.
Push left, punch right. Hey, on his lips, on his lips, on his lips.
Good left knee there by Ignashov. Just over a minute left there, Vinny. You know, I'm not being impressed with Ignashov tonight at all. Maybe he does need a fight or two under his belt before we can see him back again.
Well, maybe it's that we expect more out of people because we've been such big fans of his that we expected more, but very, very flat indeed, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like more of a spar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just going through the motions.
It's just his body language, Kieran, because of maybe it's because of what the job that I do back in England. But you could just see his whole body language wasn't interested. He's looking all over the show, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, you can tell, you know, the want of Tomas Hron here, still coming forward, wanting to get the win, wanting to fight at Showtime.
Will will always beat skill, Kieran. Will always beat skill in this. Yeah, definitely. Does it take a beating for 2.5 rounds for him to bring out his talent? I don't know.
And it's the last 10 seconds fight. I mean, it hasn't been most interesting at all.
See,
Heavyweight
look,
fights.
this is what he's capable of. A nice kicking skills.
Okay, still a very close fight, to be fair, but Tomas Hron was the most aggressive of the two. You can see there.
He seems to be scoring more shots, the more aggressive of the two.
Good takedowns there by Ignashov, to be fair, in the clinch.
I don't know whether at my height I've got high expectations of people, but it's just I've seen Ignashov fight so much better. It's a shame that we haven't seen it tonight, really.
Yeah, I mean, you saw there, look, some good kick exchange. That was right at the end. He sort of woke up a little bit. Tomas Hron always countering, you know, scoring well. And at Showtime, we've seen some extremely explosive fights, you know, but a hurry.
Do we have an extra round? I don't know if we have an extra round or not.
That's going to the decisions now.
Is it? There's no...
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of this contest by 4 against 1 from the blue corner.
Yeah, well, there you go. I was going to say he's going to go to the next round. I'm going to start adding all sorts of complaints going in from myself. But Tomas Hron, justifiably so, and a great performance by him against the legend that is Alexey Ignashov. We have seen a former shell of the guy that was so prominent a few years ago, Kieran.
That's right, but I mean, you've got to take a hat off to Tomas Hron, because he got in there and he done his job. You know, it wasn't the most exciting of fights, but he still scored and still got victory over a legend.
Yeah, taking nothing away from Tomas Hron, a great performance by him. But coming up, a real big superstar in the world of kickboxing, Andy Power Sauer versus Payansuk Super Pro Samui, and this is going to be an absolute stormer. Don't go away. This is going to be war between two very